first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The New York Knicks are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Hawks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's been an absolute war out there, neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. So the New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. You look at Atlanta, and we know their backs are against the wall. No room for error in this elimination game.
Yeah, having the home court tonight is a big boost for their confidence, but they need to stay in the moment. Can't look ahead to a Game 7. Take it one game at a time.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. McCollum no good. And here's Brunson. Hart, right side. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Johnson, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Hart on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's McCollum. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Johnson finds Alexander-Walker. Shoots from the line, and good that time.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Got that one up quick. Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the highest percentage shot, and it certainly wasn't, but Brunson steps into it with confidence and makes his share of those hard shots.
Now here's McCollum. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Brunson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Towns. Over Okongwu. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 11. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Alexander-Walker. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Drops in the layup for 2.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Now Hart beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. McCollum outside. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. Okongwu's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And a wide open look for Daniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brunson against McCollum. Hart the pass to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shakes him. He gets that one.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Brunson outside. Launches it from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by McBride. A 3 from McCollum. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Got it up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. Right back after this break. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jock Landale. Kuminga out there with Ricochet. Then there's Kispert, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Here's Alvarado. Drills it from outside.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Ricochet after New York gets the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Pass to McBride.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
McBride. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McBride. Wallace is checked in for Vincent. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Andrew Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. Good on both. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Going inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Reza Shea, and the three off target. Smooth sailing for New York. Pass to McBride. Off target with his three. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Reza Shea. To the inside. And here is Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Anunoby. And he uses the glass on the lane. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong, he was able to fight through it.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Johnson comes in for Reza Shea. Dyson Daniels checked in for Kispert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Wallace. Here's Okongwu. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Johnson the screen. Daniels passes to Johnson. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From deep three-point land, and it's Alvarado missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Anunoby. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness! Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Kicks it out to Johnson, and stolen by Anunoby. Johnson dishes to Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
McCollum's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Towns is doubled. Outside for Robinson. Towns against Johnson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
On the clock. Here's Anunoby, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And 11 points for OG Anunoby. Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. In a wide open look for McCollum, hands it from downtown.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Shamet finds Anunoby. Outside, Towns. New York moving it around. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Driving inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Count it. Brunson's got 17 now.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Cullen passes to Alexander Walker. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shamet, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Excellent instincts from Brunson to kick it out.
Johnson outside. And it's McCollum in the corner. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists, executing at a very high level. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. That is more than enough of us.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So it's the Hawks now on the court for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Pass to McCollum. A 3-ball. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Hart, that's good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
McCollum against Brunson. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Back to McCollum. Johnson outside. McCollum with the ball. 13 points in the game. Misses the 3. And Brunson, here we go. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Takes a step back. Stolen by Brunson. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG, reliable and capable as a scorer. He's got his rhythm going, so he's going to keep shooting.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. Outside Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Now McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brunson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good on the bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Johnson with the stop.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
The Knicks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges finds Hart. Offline with his three. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Man, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Count it. Bridges got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Steps back. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Okongwu. And here's McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. McCollum against Brunson. Towns a screen on McCollum. Picked his pocket. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Bridges. Daniels, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Daniel. Pass to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple. Hart inside. Covered by Johnson.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, Alexander Walker. It's McCollum on the wing. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Okongwu kicks to McCollum. The Hawks again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's McCollum. Fires away from outside. And so it's the New York Knicks with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Corey Kispert is out there with Zachary Rizichet. Then it's Johnson, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Rizichet. He's covered by Shannon, and the shot goes in. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Atlanta. Pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now Kispert. He's defended by Alvarado. Kispert on the wing. And it's Shamet with the rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Kispert, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Alvarado. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Kuminga. The Hawks again can't hit.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Here's Robinson. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Landale pass to Kispert. They need this. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
New York moving the ball around. Robinson, that's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Kispert, and the shot goes down.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
The Knicks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Puts up a 3, and the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. Now, here's Kispert. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Johnson. Again, the Hawks score.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Robinson down low. He's defended by Landale.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's McBride. The teardrop falls in.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Atlanta has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so this will do it. They'll end up taking the series in 6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, it gives them just a little bit of time to rest and study some tape. They've got a much tougher hill to climb in the next round.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Now Rizachet, pocket 6. Johnson, a wide open look, buries it from 3-point range.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's McBride, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's Ricochet missing. Here's Alvarado. They do it, they'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.